a shout out to somebody in here. That's been with me since the beginning of my program. Her name is Meg. Meg something, Meg, whatever you know. She's been here with me since day one. Like, real village with me. Real H-Town legend. Shout out to Meg one time. Not that Meg. This Meg. I gotta give a shout out to somebody in here. That's been with me since the beginning of my program. Her name is Meg. Meg something, Meg, whatever you know. She's been here with me since day one. Like, real village with me. Real H-Town legend. Shout out to Meg one time. Not that Meg. This Meg. I gotta give. Now, Drake, look, you gotta understand, since Drake made the comment about what was going on with all the things that was happening basically when he was with 21 and he did Her Lost album, and he dropped that verse about Meg, and Meg responded, you making fun of a woman being shot, about the Tory Lane situation. Most people's like, man, Drake's taking up for Tory, and she told her experiences. But, Drake is affiliated with James Prince, with Mob Ties, and you know what happened over there with Carl. So, Jay Prince is a part of that. It's a lot of factors that ties into play. But he said the line as if he was joking, and she wasn't taking it as that. It got really blown out of proportion, but Drake keeps taking little jabs at Megan. And to me, you're too big for that, bruh. You don't need to take shots at Meg Thee Stallion over Tory Lane. That's Meg and Tory's situation. You don't even have nothing to do with it. You should have just fell all the way back anyway. For you to give your thoughts and opinions on something you don't know anything about. You have no knowledge of it. It didn't even concern you. But to make a joke about it on the phone, like not on the phone, but what you do is not probably by intent. You basically say it's okay to disrespect black women, and that notion where they're not heard, they're not protected, and they don't feel safe, and they run over to other races to make them feel safe. This is what they say in these women groups, like, well, black men don't stick up for us. And this is another reason why they try to say we don't listen to the black woman. You got black men saying she fake, she lying on Tory, the other woman did it. It's all about hate. It is fueled around hate and foolishness. But see, this is what they promote to us. They promote you to be against yourself, against your own kind, your own people. Therefore, you don't reproduce. What you do is go out, start mixing up the races. You start doing all kind of craziness. Now, this hatred has driven women to women. This hatred has made all of these people react in such a way that's so damning to themselves. With all this hate on hate, there's no progress being made. When black men and black women come together and do something positive, it was always a great, wonderful thing to see. And what you're starting to witness now is a trend of hate. Everybody's quick to hate on the next person. Let's hate on this guy. Let's hate. It's like, why? There's so much room to do more. Hate ain't necessary. It just isn't. That's the way I look at it. I'm like, what are we hating for? It makes no sense. It really don't. So when you look at everything in totality, You say, okay, I'm gonna hate this person for what? And you're Drake. You're like the largest artist in the world. You should have some type of responsibility to the people. If you want to highlight Meg, you knew exactly what you was doing. You could have brought her on stage. You could have done anything. You wanted it to go that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't fool me. I get it. I get it. I get how people want to play it. I get how they want the scenario to go. I honestly do. I see people and they satires, they way, the way they carry themselves. I see it. I see the way they move, they operate, the way they want things done, the perceptions. Drake know what he was doing. It's just like him doing stuff for a look. It's no surprise. But my thing has always went like, you are your own worst enemy. You do more damage to yourself than help yourself. So why not go to full length and go to full mile and try to be the change that you keep portraying in your music? God's plan. God's plan. If it's God's plan, then act like it's God's plan. Start acting godly. You know? There's so much negativity going on. I remember when people were humble, you know? And you could say, oh, Meg, the one blew that out proportion. Don't blame Drake for that. That was all on Meg. She got all super sensitive. She got shot. I'm like, what's wrong with people? She got shot. She didn't win a prize. She got shot. Y'all still talking about, man, she ain't break no bones in her foot. That's a fake. Y'all still thinking she lying about it. That's how crazy it is, man. I'm starting to think everybody just nuts. They even took fragments out of her foot. Y'all in here tripping. But see, that's this new young age. This young age group. They just excuse terrible behavior. Everybody reacts so hardly over stuff that ain't even important. That's how it works. So Drake should have known better. He knew what he was doing. I look at his typical Drake. It's a Drake moment. He knew what he was doing. It's just him. Now he know everybody was gonna blow it up and say, "Oh, he threw a shot at me," and he gonna say, "Oh, I was just trying to, just one up my friend, my homegirl, because she was my down one." And everybody thought I was talking about the other Meg, but I was talking about this Meg. He knew which. You know what I'm saying? People are not stupid. Guys know how to do that. Like, normally guys do this with girls they done been with. You know what I'm saying? Guys who done been with women, they do that kind of stuff to the girls they been with. They play those games because they know they woman. They know what ticks they woman off. I know because I was a master at it. I knew what ticked my woman off. So I knew how to get her upset by acting like I really wasn't doing anything. But I knew what I was doing when I was doing it. But I put her in a position where if she was to respond, it looked like she's the one out here throwing attacks. Oh, come on. There it is. There's the stove. Well, Conway, boy, we in here cooking in the kitchen like Conway. No. The way you see these people now, they desires and what they want and what they feel they deserve, and it's fame, vanity. That's what these people are. Like Drake. Drake is so absorbed with his image, what he looks like, what the people gonna think if he did this. So all right, Drake finna try this now. And we gonna see how this work now if I do this. Cause I'm Drake. So it don't surprise me. Anything he's doing now, that stuff don't surprise me. That's how this industry works. We're gonna talk about these plants in the industry too. Because they're another problem that gotta be addressed and dealt with. Straight up. I have no patience when it comes to the ridiculous. And that is a key statement in life. When you got so many people who depend on you, who say they stand by you, all this stuff, right? Like they 10 toes down. Nobody realer than them. That's the way they wanted it to appear. Until it's a time they need you to do something for them. You see? That's how it works. Now, Carl got this lawsuit was going on with Megan for a while. And Meg was wrong. Jay-Z came and interfered with Rock Nation. And they was just trying to steal Meg from Carl. So Carl had to go ahead and get all his ducks in a row. That's what he intended to do. Now, as we looked at all of this in one big circle and said where people should be and where they shouldn't be, it was obvious to see that there's elements going on with James Prince getting involved and Drake's allegiance to the mob ties. You can tell right away that their presence together, all of them linked together, this has become an issue of pile on. Like they was like, oh, it's a dog pile. Everybody piling up on Meg. They don't believe her no matter what she say or do. So now it looks like, oh, Tory was lying. Yeah, dude was lying. Mother! I just lost a bet. Now I'm mad as hell. Mad as all out hell. Super mad over this bet. Son of a... Oh my God. Who is this dude, man? Cost me this bread. Hanny. All right, son of a bitch. I ain't betting on your ass no more. You done messed up the church's money. That whole bag was there. for the taking, and you just jacked it. Woo, man, I'm pissed over that. But back to Drake, man. Like he made good songs. Like can't take that away from him. But some of his behavior is just unbecoming. It don't make any sense. Cause I'm sitting there like, why would you even, jump in that like that? That don't make sense. Why would you even try to draw the conflict back to have everybody talking about you and Meg? That's that vanity thing on him. He tried to do it in such a way to look like, oh no, I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just saying not her. I was talking about this person. Sure you were, buddy. We know your intentions were. I feel like Samuel Jackson. You want to talk best intentions? Now you want to talk best intentions. You do remember your business partner, do you, Mr. Drake? No, it's a lot of different ideals out there for the public. But oh yeah, definitely follow the banner that's below. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. The Cash App is Carcino. Yeah, I've been seeing some Cash App questions coming in. So yeah, we'll definitely do that when we get enough built up. So we'll do some Cash App questions. What's happening to the music world? The whole thing right now is so synthetic. It has become a pathetic version of itself. Yeah, it's a torn down rendition of everybody sounding the same, trying to act the same. It's They have bastardized the hip hop world. Period. It is just not what it should be right now. No, I don't think. You talking about DJ Academy? What does he have to do? Oh, his thing with Meg Thee Stallion and all of that. I don't think she thought it was worth it, to pursue going after them because then there's so many people on the internet. Plus, they got the results they wanted. Um, Going after him would be more money, more time, and for what? It's just a very tiresome situation. I mean, because you're not going to get anything out of it, so I wouldn't see her point. Um, Drake music has fallen off. I wouldn't say it fell off. I mean, it's hard to say Drake music has fallen off when all you see is basically the repeat rendition of the same type of, same thing. But Drake is an artist. He can make songs that pop. This is not about him being an artist. This is about him being, just a scumbag in this situation. It's like, dude, what you doing? You're that, propped up for fame. You want this much attention on you so much. Like I gotta have some attention because I'm Drake. You need attention this bad, bruh, that you gotta take this route. Then all right, do what you do. To me, it's just make you look pathetic. You know, Normally when you did activities like this, it used to hurt you. People see you in a different light and go, man, you just petty. Like this chick got shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with you? But nowadays, people are just like, they don't care. They know what they want, and that's that. Yes, sir. The Casino for Life Patreon is definitely still rolling. And we have been dropping bomb video after bomb video after bomb video. Wait till I tell you about Jada Pinkett Smith on the Patreon. It's only going to be on the Patreon. Y'all didn't know. She kind of alluded to it a little bit, but she got off of it because she know damn well why she can't talk about that. And she alluded to her, East Coast days a little bit, a little bit. But she know why she can't, really go and divulge any more of those details. So we'll talk about that on the Patreon. And want to say shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life, support that channel. Ticket TV, welcome to HD TV. Um, Armando Black TV, Damn D Beef. We got a couple of other things kicking off. But Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez channel, and I'm out.